After 3 wins in a row against the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Phillies begin a 4-game series at Coors Field. They are taking care of their business against sub-500 teams. They're 15-3. It's the highest winning percentage in all of Major League Baseball. It's part of their success.
K-Free starting for the 10th time. It's been a while since he had a W.
Yeah, it's been a long time for Kyle Freeland. He really hasn't been getting much run support. One of the lowest run supports in baseball.
Trey Turner, the right-handed hitting shortstop for the Phillies, ready to lead it off.
That ball's on the ground at third. Mack on the move will throw out Trey Turner.
Now gets another big name in the game, Bryce Harper.
This is through the legs of Free right to the Rockies' outstanding shortstop Ezekiel Tovar, and Bryce Harper is retired. So with 2 outs, Schwarber to first, and Nick Castellanos will step up. High fly ball near the line and right. Freeman's got a long way to go, and he comes under control and makes the catch.
No score. Rockies coming to bat.
I think this is a good spot for Christopher Sanchez. Good place for him to pitch with a sinker changeup combination. 4-1 with a 2.91.
Jordan Beck is ready to go. So is Christopher Sanchez. Swing and a miss. There's that slider. First strikeout for him. 53 on the year, and it's his 350th career strikeout.
Ezekiel Tovar, Rockies shortstop, had that 5-hit game in the Rockies win in Arizona Saturday night.
This ball tag, take a good look, you won't see it for long. Welcome back home, Ezekiel Tovar. Boy, did the Rockies miss him the last month.
Second homer of the season for Tovar that comes in back-to-back games that he started. It's great to see Toby. His timing, usually if you're gone for this amount of time, your timing is not this locked in. He is locked in.
1-0 Rockies. Hunter Goodman the batter. And a strike 3 call. He just buzzed that sinker on the inside part of the plate. 2 strikeouts for Christopher. 2 outs. Michael Toglia is the batter, former first-round pick in 2019. 2-2. Swing and a miss at the changeup.
And Sanchez ends up striking out the side, however, also gives up the home run to Ezekiel Tovar. Put the Rockies on the board first.
Here's Alec Boehm. He's starting to come on, Spilly. He had the great first half a year ago. That's a good looking pitch. It froze Boehm. First strikeout for Kyle. 2 gone in the second. 2 strikes on Rojas. With 2 aboard and 2 outs. Rockies up 1-0 on the Tovar homer. And he induces a pop-up foul ground. Totally plenty of room, and that's all for the Phillies at the top of the second.
Trey Turner against the Rockies in 59 games. 80 hits, 30 extra base hits, 11 home runs against the Rockies. Broke his bat, flares it out towards center. Amador's not going to get there. It's going to drop for a hit.
And Trey Turner aboard to start things here in the third for the Phillies. So man on for Harper here.
And they got it picked off. Got a big quality throw. They do. Tag is made by Tovar and Turner. And that's such an underrated portion of what a first baseman fellas has to do. And Sully, obviously you threw lefty, and this is a great throw by Toglia.
1-2 to Harper's line to center field, a base hit. Third hit for the Phils.
1-2 on Schwarber. He went. Second strikeout on a large one for Kyle Freeland. 2 gone.
Nick Castellanos now flied out to right to end the first inning.
Swung on and missed.
Good work, Kyle Freeland. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Works past the 2 singles. 2 quick outs for the Rockies here in the bottom of the third. Let's see if Jordan Beck can keep this inning moving.
That's poked to right center, a base hit. He's going. Beck's turning it up. Castellanos' throw. Didn't get it. Love it. You could see him eyeballing that the whole way. He wanted to see how aggressive Nick Castellanos was going after the baseball. What a time for it, too. 2 outs.
Now Ezekiel Tovar had the home run back in the first, looking for another hit. 2 outs with that runner at second.
And this is to right, and it's going to get down. Castellanos won't have a play. What a move by Jordan Beck. By himself almost, with a little help from Tovar. He gives the Rockies a 2-0 advantage.
Sosa now 7 for 9 with 3 doubles and 4 runs batted in against Colorado. Here's Weston Wilson.
Swing and a miss. Came back with a 3rd straight curveball. Kyle gets his 4th strikeout to end the 4th.
Here's Trey Turner. Had a single his last time up. He's 1 for 2.
And the 3-2. Line down the right field line for Turner. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That should be 3. Turner on his way to second, still going. The ball's curling around the corner, and Turner's going to get the third, and he'll be there standing.
Second 3-base hit of the year for Turner. Well, great at bat there by Trey. And the Phillies have a man 90 feet away with Harper coming up and 1 out.
And he shoots it the other way, a base hit into left field. And a clap of the hands from Harper that'll score Trey Turner. And the Phillies are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
That's some professional hitting right there. Look at that plate coverage. My word. Now with one swing, the Phillies could go up by a run.
Pitch strike 3 called. And Schwarber knew it and is not happy. Yeah, not happy with himself because that was a great pitch. I think he's looking for a breaking ball and just got a fastball on the outside edge. It's a great pitch by Kyle Freeland. So a chance for Kyle to keep it 2-1. Now gets Castellanos, who has flied to right and struck out.
Castellanos to right. Freeman will make the catch.
And the damage is minimal. JT Realmuto, the catcher for Philadelphia, leads off. Kyle Freeland's back on the mound. There is action again in the Rockies bullpen.
And Kyle freezes Realmuto. That is strikeout number 6.
Alec Boehm, the hitter now. He was a strikeout victim first time up, and then he fly deep to left.
This is slowly hit. It's fair. And look, it wouldn't have mattered even if Matt came up with that cleanly. Boehm was going to read. So it's an infield hit for Boehm with 1 out.
Here comes Warren Schaefer. And that'll be it for Kyle Freeland tonight. Good work for Kyle Freeland. He's going to leave with the 2-1 lead here in the top of the 6th inning.
Jake Bird takes over for Kyle Freeman. Weston Wilson, a walk and a strikeout against Freeland. Should be an easy play for Mac. Sets his feet, fires a strike to Tolia.
Good work, Kyle Freeland. Good work, Jake Bird in this 6th inning. Here's Michael Tolia. He has struck out twice against Sanchez.
And speaking of base hits, that's one that's going to roll all the way to the left field corner. Great at bat for Big Mike. And he has himself a 2-out double against Sanchez.
Keeps the inning going for Brenton Doyle. He's got one of the Rockies hits. He had a double with 1 out back in the 4th inning.
Yes.
Driven to left field and deep, and it is a one-hopper over the wall. And Doyle has come through. Tolia scores on the ground rule double. 3-1 Colorado. I love 2-out knocks.
Well, I feel like the wind was blowing against Brenton Doyle because off the bat, it's 100 miles an hour. This is just a normal Coors Field night. That's a homer for Doyle.
And it's a single to start things here in the 7th.
Trey Turner, the hitter now. He's got 2 hits. He's got a triple and a single.
This is tap back to Bird. And not a good feed. And that's Carson. Marsh goes to 3rd. There had a lot of two-seam action on it, Corey, and Amador tried to stay anchored to the bag. He almost would have been better off coming off and, hindsight being 20/20, fired to first.
And the Phillies are cooking here in the 7th inning. 1st and 3rd with nobody out. And the 2-2. Fly ball center field.
Tag up, Trey.
Yeah, it's going to carry. Doyle's going back. Both runners tag. Here comes Marsh. The throw goes to second. And it's a 1-run game. 2nd RBI for Harper.
A wild pitch puts Castellanos into scoring position.
Here's Alec Boehm.
Fly ball. Center field. Pretty well hit. Carrying out toward the wall. It is gone! 2-run center field home run for Alec Boehm. And the Phillies have taken the lead here in the top of the 8th inning on the 3rd home run of the year from Boehm.
You want to talk about loud noises. Deepest part of the ballpark for the Phillies' 3rd baseman.
2 on, 2 out. Trey Turner, the batter now against Halverson.
That one's out toward right center field. Doyle can't get it. He dives and it goes by him. It's going to go toward the warning track, and 2 runs will score. It's a double for Turner, and the Phillies add on. What a break for the Phillies that Doyle, a Gold Glover, would dive for a ball like that.
That is remarkable. Phil stringing them together here.
Kyle Schwarber leading it off for the Phils here in the 9th against Scott Alexander.
As Schwarber lifts one to deep right field. It's number 300 off the facing of the upper deck. What a shot by Kyle Schwarber. And the Phillies now lead it 7-3.
And that is a way to hit number 300 off the 3rd deck.
466 feet.
Wow.
163rd player in Major League Baseball history. Quite a feat.
down to second goes Castellanos. That'll bring up Edmundo Sosa.
Why not?
Down the left field line, toward the corner, toward the pole. It is gone! 2-run home run for Sosa. The Phillies have come alive in the last 2 innings, and now all of a sudden lead it 9-3. It's a 4-hit night for Edmundo Sosa.
This is a volatile lineup, T-Mac. Have a night, Edmundo Sosa.
All right, well, here we go. Now, bottom of the 9th inning. And Tanner Banks is the new pitcher.
2 down in the Rockies' 9th. Mickey Moniak pinch hit in the 7th inning.
Fly ball, center field. Marsh glides back near the track, under it, makes the catch, and the ball game is over, and the Phillies come from behind, and they win it by a final score of 9-3.